What is Open API Initiative? The Open API Initiative, or the OAI, is a project under the Linux Foundation created to standardize and promote the Open API specification (OAS), a specification for machine-readable interface files for descripting, producing, consuming, and visualizing RESTful web services. The initiative was established with the aim to creating an industry-wide consensus on how REST APIs are defined and maintained. So let's talk about the key features of the OpenAI specification. Before I talk about the key features, I would like to talk about first about the main goal. And the main goal of the Open API initiative is to standardize how REST APIs are descripted. This standardization helps in developing common tooling, code generation, and documentation, which in turns facilitates easier and more effective API integration and development. So let's talk about the key features of OpenAI specification. And the first thing, it will be the API design and documentation. OpenAPI allows developers to define an API's endpoints, the structure of request and response messages, and authentication methods. This definition is done in a YAML or JSON file, making it both human readable and machine readable. Number two, code generation. Many tools can generate server studs, client libraries, and API documentation directly from an API, Open API specification. This can significantly speed up development and reduce errors by synchronizing implementations with specifications. Number three, interoperability. By providing a standard way to describe RESTful interfaces, the Open API specification facilitates better interoperability between tools, languages, and systems. This is crucial in microservices architecture and systems where multiple services need to integrate seamlessly. We have community and tools. A wide range of tools supports the Open API specification, including editors, UI documentation generators, and testing tools. The community around the Open API is active with frequent updates to the specification and tooling ecosystem. Let's talk about the contribution and the governance. So we want to talk about the collaborative development now. The Open API specification is developed by a consortium of industry experts and companies under the OpenAI initiative. Members include a prominent technology companies like Google, Microsoft, etc. Um, m- might we talk about the open governance, like the Open API initiative operates under an open governance model that encourage participation and contribution from the community. Let's talk about the use case of the OpenAI, which is, I guess, it will make sense for you all guys. Um, we will talk about the automated documentation first. No, automated documentation. So tools that can automatically generate user-friendly and up-to-date API documentation from an API specification. This documentation can then be used by developers and consumed in API explorers. We have the client SDK generation. So developers can automatically generate client libraries in various programming languages, ensuring that these libraries are consistent with the API and with the defined API specifications. And we have lastly API testing and validation. OpenAPI specifications can be used to create comprehensive test suites that verify the API implementations adhere to their specifications, enhancing reliability and consistency across services. So, in summary, the OpenAPI initiative plays a crucial role in how modern web services are designed, implemented, and consumed. Its standardization efforts help reduce the complexity and increase the efficiency of developing and integrating RESTful APIs, fostering a richer ecosystem and broader adoption of web services across different industries. So that's it for this video, and see you in the future.